Welcome back. This is part two of my reintroduction to getting started in this ministry. Man, I'm telling you, I had the top of the line cameras and all that, and now I'm using all these kind of things and all this, all the technology I learned to make work what I had. And I got a camera, and a lot of times when you have these cameras, they cut off after 30 minutes. So I apologize. I got to get that time thing. It's just so much that we have to get busy with. So, in being part two of my introduction into how we're going to proceed in getting this power off of these pages, because it ain't power off these pages. That's what I was saying before the camera interrupted me before, is that I don't care what imperfection that other people might continue. What you cannot destroy is God's intent, meaning what you feel. That's why I believe you feel it's real. This is a living thing. See, throwing some of y'all off, right? You the ones got to get it together. This a living thing, and it's transferred into your life. Nothing anybody could have done, from King James to King Fames to fondue to do fine or whatever. Who want to say who wrote whatever? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about that. Because what they couldn't destroy was God's meaning and purpose. I don't care how many times they write it. So now you send somebody stronger than the God who sent it, that they can alter it. See what I'm saying? See the thinking? So King James is more powerful than God. Fondue, Bozo the Clown, whoever wrote whatever, the imperfection in the sin in the flesh is always there. That's why right now you had the Catholics you had the Baptists that over here you had a preacher who was sleeping with kids and camping, and you see what I'm saying? These people love God, but that wicked flesh, baby, it existed from the beginning, and it's going to exist to the end. And according to God, and according what we see and feel, it's getting worse. So in part two, I want to just address that. Like I said, it's the last inning, wheat or tear. I say wheat or tear because either you are ready or you're not. And I just want to say this. What I find interesting is that when you go look at the obituaries, right, you would think you see 80s and 70s, right? Get real with yourself. Cousin I love with all my heart. It's my best friend. It's in his 50s. I know another gentleman that was a troubling soul that but got his life together to exemplify God's power in his life, yet it still took his life in his 50s. So go look at the obituaries, people, and understand the imperative nature at which your life exists. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop playing. You need to stop playing, man. God is real, baby. God is real. That's why I said I got a sense of humor. I got a daughter who's a comedian. But I don't play. The God I serve don't play. But it reminded me that, Mark, even though you don't play, and the truth comes without doubt in everything in word, in aspect and prospect, intent, knowledge, work, ethics, strive, desire, passion, and what's unacceptable. I don't play at all with nobody. I'm the most loving person in the world. Give anything, because that's what we got. That's that mercy and grace. How can I not exemplify God? But I'm really a child of God. Yeah. So when you pick that up, understand that tomorrow's not promised, but eternity is. Because in Acts it says, through much trials and tribulations, we enter into the kingdom. That's why when people, famous or not famous, or people who've conquered things or big things in their life that may not be big things internationally or in the community, but in their life, it's something to celebrate. But it's time to get to business. My God is not happy with the losses to the matrix, to the devil and his cohorts parading around as angels of lights, to the people that have watered down his name to equal some love. So I like them flowers. I could just say, I got them flowers. Because I got them flowers. That's love. I love them flowers. That's God. Oh, man. Come on, man. We're going to get busy. So every month we're going to deal with this. We're going to deal with anger. This month. Because you got to get past it. You got to get away from it, because it does rest in the bosoms of fools, because you're looking at one. Oh, an old one. I still want to say a one, because that old man's still there. You know, we lock him away. So like I said, join me this Sunday, starting this Sunday, 3 to 3:30. And I'll be during the week. Like I said, I'm here now, baby. I'm here now. I'm here to come speak. I'm a motivational speaker as well. You know, that power. Motivational speakers talk about the power of focus. But then, and what's really important is taking another step forward, because yeah, you power and focus, but thinking of power and focus to walk on water in the midst of the storm. So you ain't walking on water when it's calm. Walking on the water when everybody cheering you. You walking on the water when it looks perilous, when it looks like, oh my God, I get that. And you walk. Do you understand that concept? And what he wanted you to understand, that when he was walking in a storm, listen to that. Walking on water in a storm. That ain't no cliche, and that ain't something to just make you feel good. It's something to talk about. It's real. And we're going to get that power transferred into your life by every month. Focus on these attributes that you have got to get a handle on instantly if you want that change. And like I said, obituaries 50s. So many of y'all, why you think you got forever, you better go look at the obituaries. And that certified personal trainer, my whole house is gym, because not only in fighting this war, you need to be in shape, but I'm telling you, when you do walk on water, you want to feel your absolutely best. Oh, wait. You think I'm going to walk on water? Oh, I'm walking on water. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Man. Ooh, wait. At whatever age. Because the God I serve is still in the miracle business. But when you practice these attributes, you begin to see the things in your life. And I'm telling you, whatever you thought you couldn't do, you will do instantly. You will seem like a fool to yourself. Like, what am I? Like somebody like you woke up from amnesia. I'm telling you now. We're going to get that. We're going to get that in your life. It's a must. We got to get this church thing together. I'm not a member of a church. I'm a member of the world church. All those that believe in what I believe. We're members. So I hope to be welcome around the world, and anybody's welcome in my life as a member of the same church. Now, there's gathering places of believers, but all believers need to yoke in the power of God in this war, the spiritual war. That's the biggest, most horrific, most casualty intensive war. This war will have and is seen. It's real. But we're going to get that full armor on. And not because I'm telling you to put it on. You're going to put it on because you look good in it. That's what I'm telling you. You're going to look good standing in the mirror in that uniform. That holy uniform. Ready for battle. And when we're ready, like I said, tomorrow's not promised. But I'm not concerned about tomorrow. I've seen it. You seen those pictures? Pictures of the university. They show way out there from these telescopes that they got showing. Oh my God, I can't wait to fly Monday. I can't wait to see what the awesome, true, and living God has for me. And the fact that many of you are, it's escaping, it's unacceptable. And we're going to deal with that. So this month we're going to deal with anger, and every month we're going to deal with an attribute that we got to get under control. Okay? And I'm also going to, I'll be doing some videos in the next couple days, and we're going to talk about, I'm going to do like, I don't want to steal that ideal, but like a strawberry letter, but I call it my spiritual strawberry. So it's, you can text me at 888-2989, 414-888-2989 with your question, with your dilemma, with your problem, with what I said, or something you want me to address, and what I'm going to do out of the many things that have been sent my way. I'm going to pick out one or two things that I feel will help my audience or my fellow soldiers in this war. But I would say, matter of fact, we're going to do this right now. By Tuesday, you put those letters in. You email me. You can text me. My email is SOULutions100@gmail.com. So by Tuesday evening, starting next Tuesday, present your question, dilemma, problem, whatever you want, this, that. And I'm going to pick out two that I believe is important. An important message, something that's important that's going to transform into the life of the people that I'm reaching. And then that Friday, I'll answer it. Tuesday, whatever, whoever, all over the world, whatever, I'll pick that out. Friday, I'll pick out and answer it. Sunday, 3 o'clock to 3:30, live stream or recording, because, like I said, I do other things, motivational speaking, personal training, just a lot of different things of edifying this body, mind, and spirit. So join me. I ain't been battling for nothing. And I'll battle again. And I'll take the suffering 100 times over. Because I'm not alone. Not alone at all. So listen, I love you. And understand, like I said, the God I serve is a true living God. The God I serve gave blood and make no money. And please, make no understanding. Other people that don't believe in what I believe, they love God. Now, are they going to change me? Not ever. Do I believe they might be making a mistake? Probably so. But do they love God? Do they have those good attributes in their life? You have to be a fool to think that because of what you believe in, you're the only one that believes in God and everybody else is heathens. No one is going to change what I believe. And do I believe they're going to fall short? Most definitely. But I know other people love God. And we're going to have to get together beyond the foolishness in this war. Right? So listen, I love you with the love of God. I'm going to shoot another video quickly about my gym, the things that I'm doing. But I'm also for hire as a motivational speaker. And I deal with pretty much two things. I deal with C plus P equals Z, which is a circumstance, your perspective on that circumstance and experience. And the other one is my pyramid of life and power, which I'm now having a book. And I got 2 other books that's written that's about to be published. So, but in that pyramid of life and power, it's God at the top, the mind and the body. Those are the 3 biggest muscles that if they're not working in conjunction with each other and that heart in the center. And I believe philosophically that instead of strengthening one and focusing on one and not the others, does more harm than instead of charging ahead in one field, charge a little in all of them and just move in a bold increment in those 3 areas. And that type of growth is a type of growth that affects your life unto salvation. And once again, you got a short life. We know that. Man, that seemed like yesterday. Exactly. That's what happens. And the next thing you're gone. You took this thing for a joke. It's not. It's real. I love it. Man, I can't wait. And no one, nothing can get in the way of it. Ever. Ever. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, baby. You just don't know about the suffering. Beaten, left for dead. Abandoned, said, you ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, man. Ooh, vicious. But it's okay. It's all right. Expect it. And who are you that you should find it strange? But then, who are you? Let me tell you who you are. You're one that he gave up the blood for. You're one that the living God made you. So we're going to deal with these things. This powerlessness is unacceptable. I'll come speak. My message is about this connection and these attributes that's got to be exercised. And when you do that, things in your life from your health to your mind to your ability to stop letting things outside unnatural, many times wicked way coming things in your life. Like I said, I'm not here to change that. You ain't gonna change it. Ain't nothing. But you're gonna change how you look at it. And when you change how you look at it, what'll be revealed when you do look, you ain't looking at how you would see. You see something totally different. So listen, I love you with the love of God. We're here. Oh my God, we're here. So I look forward to going around the world to speak. And the reason that when things don't go and you see me now is because your boy's ready to go speak. This ain't no game. So when I came, this ain't no process of, this is coming with the real for the real. So I'll say this again to the world. 5,000, 50,000 legislative, parliament, government, president, prime minister, and probably not a dictator. That probably take a special circumstance, but God allows that too. So if I can plant a seed and God says that I got a strategic use for you there, then I'm obedient without question. But to do that, that's that discernment. See, a lot of things are connected and intertwined in order for you to walk effectively in that way. So you can call as far as my fee, my availability. But I love people. I love God. I'm not saying I'm not for the faint of heart, but if you want to play games, go see some, and going to see motivational speakers and all this stuff is just a little vacation thing. But those that really want change, ready to make that hard choice in their life and want to see the results instantly, when you give something up, when you give faith, he edges you, he'll show you. Good job, well done. Kick on to the next. Job well done. Look what I'm finna do for you. On to the next. Job well done. Look what I'm finna do for you. Job well done. Look what I'm finna do to you till your short life is over. And then he says, look what I'm finna really do for you. Accept you into the kingdom. Good job well done. So we're going to get busy. I'm here for the truth sayers. Not the only one with the spirit. But we're in the era of the fruit. That's all that's going to matter. Watch my fruit. I'm going to watch your fruit. Taste your fruit. Kick your fruit. Play with your fruit. Juggle your fruit. But we're going to see what fruit. And I don't care who you are, what acclamations the world gave you, what alphabet. Man, all that dumb stuff. I'm not going to say that again. Man, the bottom line is God is real. He's sending people with the truth, ain't playing, and accepting nothing. And ready to challenge some people onto greatness. That's the thing. So it's good to get some real people, but it's kind of bad to those who are playing, because now you got real people. What's your excuse? We're going to get busy. Man, I love you all over the world. And make no mistake about it, I'm not a black activist. I'm not a rainbow activist. I'm not a brown activist. I'm not a gray activist, a white activist, a pink activist, an activator. I'm not none of that. I'm a human activist that follows orders from one. I'm a human activist, but it might seem like a black activist for the atrocities that's got to be addressed. So I go where the need is needed most, and it's in our community. But we ain't just gonna keep talking, man. We ain't just gonna keep talking. We're gonna make a difference on the greatness. Serve an awesome God. So listen, I love you with the love of God. God ain't never went nowhere. Stop playing. Don't say God is in control of this, but he ain't in control of that. We make him what we want to make him. Our God doesn't change, never will change. And then it's the only change that is real in your life. So listen, I love you. Check me out this Sunday at 3. And every Sunday this month, we're going to deal with anger. We're going to deal with these things that you've got to get past in your life to get that walk on water, that focus, that power of focus. You can't focus if you're angry. You can't focus if you're all that stuff. You can't focus. All that old little stuff. I love you. You serve a powerful God. Stop letting them little things bother us, send us off, throw our day off. Blood pressure sick. The God we serve is an awesome God. Beautiful, beautiful baby. Beautiful. Wonderful life. Still have fun. Still do all those things. Just righteousness is truth and just ain't playing. So I love you with the love of God. And like I said, I'm looking forward to speaking. I have a unique way of tailoring my speaking, even though it's where put it this way, when I work for someone, I want to know, and there's got to be a goal of edification. I don't care if it's a secular or talking to workers at Christless. It's about the edification of their health and their minds, and yes, increasing productivity, but increasing productivity in their life as well, and understanding that none of these things are too much for you to deal with. It's prioritizing and the realization of what's important in your life. So I want to help all those that want to help others reach those goals of greatness in people's life. But we just going to talk about it. You got potential. You got potential. You got it. No, we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. We're going to make a difference. You hear me? We're going to get busy. And I'm going to get busy by putting them things in your mind and on your thoughts you cannot resist. Coming from the Holy Spirit and the love from the lover of everything. The one and only true living God. Powerful God. An awesome God. A loving, merciful God. Ain't never left. And he's here in full force. We're going to deal with that. So I love you all. Thank you for having the patience to watch. It's been a journey, but it's one that, oh my God, it's so sweet in its agony. Don't you want that agony? And I'm still talking about it. It was sweet. It's God for you. So listen, I love you. Someone say, have a blessed life. You know, like I say, just throw that off there. You have a blessed life. You have a blessed life with decisions you got to make. Just say stuff, have a blessed life, and you don't change nothing. You want a blessed life. You don't change an experience. You don't change an attitude. You don't change a shortcoming. You don't change nothing. Yeah, I'm waiting on my blessing. Line up with God. Make hard decisions in your life. Stop letting the matrix and those that the matrix use against your life. Use your life. For you were created by greatness, onto greatness, through greatness, with greatness, about greatness. And you can deliver greatness, baby. With fun. So young folks, you can still have fun and all this other stuff. You just can't be cruddy with it. You just can't be plotting devilish stuff with it. But you can still have fun. My God is fun. My God is love. We're going to get at it. We're going to get at it. We're going to get at it. We got to. We got a loving God. He wants you to know he's here. Listen, I love you with the love of God. Remember, every Tuesday via my email or my text, you can leave what you need to leave so that I can address it on a Friday. So I love you with the love of God. Peace.